Bayonne's unbeaten run at the Little League World Series, well, that came to an end today. Bayonne fell to Davenport, Iowa, 6-0 in Williamsport this afternoon. Iowa held Bayonne to just one hit and handed New Jersey its first loss of the tournament. Despite that loss, though, the Bees' chances of winning the Little League World Series are still alive. They are now in the elimination bracket and set to play again on Tuesday. And the Bayonne community couldn't be more proud of the Fighting Bees. Fans gathered today to watch the game. As News 12's Jennifer Porter-Real tells us, it is still Bayonne versus everybody.
A lot of excitement today as the Bayonne Little League face Davenport, Iowa. At the starting point, fans gathered to cheer on the team.
For our boys out there, this has really brought our town together.
They've been doing really good since the first game. They've always been working hard.
Throughout the run, the community has made sure the players know they have their support.
Terrific team. They have enthusiasm, they have determination, and a lot of grit. They represent the city the right way.
These boys have been doing us proud. We're very excited for them.
Today, the excitement was felt even before the first pitch. At local spots like the Broadway Diner, customers were confident their team could get the job done.
I feel great because Bayonne versus everybody.
And these games have also been a boost for local businesses.
It's been really good for business, and that's a good thing. But the bigger picture, the bigger thing is what these kids are doing for the town of Bayonne.
Despite the loss, fans say they are proud of how far the team has come.
Bayonne versus everybody, baby.
Bayonne versus everybody!
Like, I'd love to see them, actually go, full force and, actually take the title.
The Bayonne Little League will now look ahead to its next game, with the community ready to cheer them on once again. In Hudson County, Jennifer Porter-Real, News 12, New Jersey.
With this weather, you don't want to be scrolling. You want to be outside and enjoying it.
Exactly, yes. Don't forget the sunscreen and don't forget the sunglasses, because even though it is late August, you can still get a nasty sunburn very quickly. So it's going to be beautiful skies the beginning of the week. The second half of the week, not so beautiful. And that, unfortunately, is the timing on the partial lunar eclipse that comes our way late Thursday night. Now, this is going to be beautiful if we can see it. So here's the thing. It's going to be a partial lunar eclipse, but most of the moon actually gets covered. It's going to cover about 96% of it. So this may look red because it will almost be a total eclipse. Now, you want to look in the southern sky about halfway up. This all starts just after 10 o'clock at night, but again, it's all about the weather. Right now, we are looking at a mostly cloudy sky Thursday night and a chance of rain, so the weather most likely will interfere. Stay with us, though, day by day as we break down the forecast and have more updates. It also gets hotter and more humid the second half of the week. You can see past Thursday, humidity levels are up to the green mark, and that means muggy. Blue is very uncomfortable for the weekend. And that exactly coincides with our showers and thunderstorms. Now, looking ahead to next weekend, and there is a chance, it doesn't look like a big chance, but a chance we could see some rain. Meantime, nothing looks great for tomorrow. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the outdoor time as well, because it's going to be so dry. And Tuesday looks very similar. Temperatures on either side of 80 degrees. So that's some good stuff. And we're seasonable for once. But the end of the week here, Thursday, we're looking at showers and storms coming through. Now, keep in mind the timing may change a little bit on this, but it does look rainy overnight and unfortunately into Friday morning. That's when the lunar eclipse would be happening with the full sturgeon moon. For more information, though, head on over to our website or the app. I have a story posted there. But hey, let's enjoy Monday. Tuesday looks very similar to this with temperatures, again, about 80 degrees, upper 70s closer to the shore with that sea breeze, and a little bit warmer farther west. But here's the extended forecast. It starts off great. Summer comes way back into the week there with more 80s.
Lower.
The Yankees wrap up their weekend series with a win over the Blue Jays today in the Bronx. After a tight game early on, the Yankees pulled away in the sixth inning and never looked back. Ben Rice came through with a two-run single, while Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Trent Grisham both homered late to help seal the win. The final score, 8-3. The Yankees hope to keep this momentum going as they take on the Houston Astros Tuesday. And the Mets were 1 out away from extra innings, but the White Sox had other plans after trailing 1-0. Well, the Mets finally broke through in the ninth when Jared Young drove in the tying run. But in the bottom half of the inning, Chicago's Tristan Peters ended it with a walk-off home run to center field, giving the White Sox a 2-1 win. The loss spoiled a strong outing from Mets starter Nolan McLean, who tossed 6 scoreless innings and struck out 6. The Mets looking to bounce back with a win against the Brewers Tuesday.
Double parked cars, speeding or blocking the box at a crowded intersection are just some of the many challenges you'll face during a Jersey City commute.
And the city's new police traffic division now cracking down on rule breakers in an attempt to promote safer driving. News 12's Tom Krasnowski tells us how in today's Toll of Commuting.
Have you seen the Jersey City Police motorcycle unit out on the roads? It's part of the newly revived traffic enforcement unit. The focus is on issues that don't just complicate your commute. They're safety issues on the road for all.
We needed to change some of the behavior. Everybody's in a rush in the morning. They weren't used to having essentially a traffic safety division over the last 10 years, so seeing our guys out there, it's a little bit of a culture shock for some.
And a shock to their wallets. Since the relaunch of the Traffic Enforcement Division in May, Lieutenant Travis Ragland says the team has issued 8,000 summonses. Many of these come in familiar spots.
Route 440, you have blocking the box, we essentially call it. A light sequence or signal timing that could take 2 minutes now becomes a 4-minute. We've been doing radar enforcement on Kennedy Boulevard.
The speed limit on the boulevard is 25 miles per hour. Police say both motor vehicle and pedestrian-involved collisions are down about 10% this summer. The city had 3 traffic deaths last year and 1 so far this year. Illegal parking is another focus point, and one that residents can directly contribute to using the Word on the Street, or WATS, app.
There's approximately 18 to 20% increase in complaints and calls that our parking enforcement officers are handling.
The city is taking bids for a camera-assisted parking enforcement pilot program, something neighboring Hoboken tried last year. The mayor's office has called this additional enforcement a revenue source as the city faces a financial crisis. It all adds up to a costly toll of commuting for rule breakers. In Jersey City, Tom Krasnowski, News 12, New Jersey.
They're doing really good. Since the first game, they've always been working hard.
They're doing really good. Bayonne will play tomorrow night against Tacoma, Washington. They can still reach the championship, but another loss would end their Little League Series run. We're all cheering for them. Good luck, boys. A lot of excitement there.
Very exciting.
A lot of excitement in our weather. It feels amazing outside, Mike.
So awesome. So fresh, so pleasant, so sunny.
No, the humidity was killing me.
No, it wasn't.
Yes. Do you see my hair?
Yeah, did you see mine?
Yeah, that's true. The angry curl. Yeah. Like Rizzo's.
He's like, whoo.
It's an inside joke that everyone's now on the inside.
I mean, listen, it's our joke. It's all of us in New Jersey's joke. Okay? You see my hair, and it's just like, what's going on? Are you mad? And like, not yet. Let's take a look at the forecast here. As you get into the next couple of days, the angry curl will probably come back out as you get toward Thursday and Friday. We expect to see more humidity later on this week, and that comes with some stormy weather as well, aligning itself on Thursday and Friday with that, nasty situation. Now, it's not terrible, but it looks like scattered storms are going to be on the way. Let me show you what's going on. For today, a couple of sprinkles this morning in Warren County, or maybe some virga. It barely makes it there, but that's just because we have some energy in Pennsylvania. We have a really dry air being enforced here for a passing front that sneaks by. We have 64 degrees by tomorrow morning, and it stays quite comfortable and beautiful. We got a mostly sunny sky, very pleasant west wind at 5 to 10. The Tuesday forecast looks fantastic, upper 70s, if not 80 degrees, 81. Just nice. Like, enjoy. Really, you deserve this. You do. Really do. Wednesday morning, we start off nice, mid-50s, low 60s by the late morning, and then we'll end up with temperatures in the low 80s again. It's just another really nice day on Wednesday. Sunny, fresh, and dry. But it all goes away on Thursday. Of course, there's an end to everything. As you can see on Thursday, we have a midday thunderstorm that's going to be headed our way, and those thunderstorms are going to be scattered across the state, making it for a little bit of a mess. Now, this doesn't necessarily come with flooding as of right now, but we are going to be watching for the potential for building storms as we start on Thursday. Now, after Thursday, it doesn't look too nice going into the weekend. See what I mean? Periods of showers and storms for the afternoons and evenings. This past weekend wasn't bad at all, right? Like, Saturday was okay. Like, it wasn't the best day, but it wasn't terrible. You could do things. And yesterday ended up being beautiful after the morning rain. But now that we're dealing with sunshine for the next couple of days, we really don't have much to complain or worry about for the near term. Come Thursday, though, we are going to keep our attention turned for those scattered afternoon thunderstorms.
Well, the end of August means one thing in this area: tennis season. Today marks the start of Fan Week at the U.S. Open. The biggest names in tennis will flood Queens in the coming weeks. Large crowds are expected at the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. The Open officially kicks off next Sunday and goes until September 13th. Well, if you can't decide on what to do for breakfast, what about a waffle?
That's because it is National Waffle Day. So whether it's chicken, syrup, or any other topping, it's a great breakfast treat. Today celebrates the anniversary of the first patent for a waffle iron, which was founded in Troy, New York in 1869. But waffles, they existed long before then. It was the waffle iron that made it easier to cook and more readily available. So put aside that toast or pancake or cereal and enjoy that waffle.
Now, speaking of waffles, what about adding it to Chick-fil-A? That's right. They're putting chicken and waffles on their menu. It's going to be a sandwich starting today because of National Waffle Day. The limited time menu will run through November 14th, along with 2 new s'mores flavored drinks. Oh my goodness.